rather than throwing their furniture to the dumpster, they can bring it here. That could be one awareness initiative.
Hello, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. Pretty exciting time for us. Really appreciate everybody that made it out here, and also for those folks that are on our Facebook Live event. My name is Hal Lind. I'm the chairman of the board here at the Houston Furniture Bank. Um, we're very committed to making empty houses homes by giving furniture to families that are moving into some different housing situations that we keep them off of the floor. We keep them um, and give them the ability to sit and have a dinner at a table together. We give them the ability to have their children sit in a chair and a desk or a table to work on their schoolwork. Uh, we really feel like that's an important part of life is that dignity, but also as a responsibility, we become a sustainable organization. At least that's one of our biggest targets over the last 15 plus years. Over our lifetime, we've served over 100,000 families. We've actually recycled over 100,000 mattresses. The number is closer to 120,000, and we're able to add capacity to that all the time. Uh, Going solar is why we're here today. That actually supports our mission of making empty houses homes and our big initiative of no kids on the floor. By installing all of these solar panels, we're able to eliminate 186,121 uh, pounds of CO2. Now, that is the equivalent of driving over 250,000 miles in a car. We have some amazing people and guests and organizations here to discuss what they do and how they were a part of this mission. And I'm really excited to start off. We've got about 6 or 7 speakers with Rachel Powers, who's the executive director of Citizens Environmental Council, which is a pretty exciting organization uh, that people really need to know about so they can also participate. So, Rachel?
Hello? Here it goes. Can you hear me? No? Hello, thank you for your patience. No? Chris? Some of it has power, right? Thank you so much for inviting me to be here today. Can you hear through the mask? A little close, is that? Thank you all for inviting me to be here for this exciting Flip the Switch event. Citizens Environmental Coalition is an alliance of almost 150 organizations that do environmental work in the Houston region. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. We were actually one of the first organizations to receive a solar grant from the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club. So we're really excited to see the Furniture Bank get this wonderful project here, continuing the long history that Green Mountain Energy has of providing solar support for environmental nonprofits. And with that, congratulations to the Houston Furniture Bank.
Thank you, Rachel. And if you guys couldn't hear that, they were actually the first here, at least in our area, the first to receive the grant from Green Mountain Energy and Sun Club. So that's really exciting to kind of finish that circle. Next, we have the Chief Sustainability Officer from the City of Houston, Laura Cottingham. Going solar helps the city meet all of its climate goals as well, or at least it helps take off another check mark on the list. We're so happy to be a part of this progress that the City of Houston is making. Laura Cottingham, thank you.
Hello, can you guys hear me? So, good morning. Thank you so much for being able to be here today. I'm Laura Cottingham. I'm the city's Chief Sustainability Officer. On behalf of Mayor Turner and the City of Houston, really just wanted to thank you all for the opportunity. Thank you for what you're doing to support the community and to support the City of Houston's Climate Action Plan. About a year ago on Earth Day, the city launched the Houston Climate Action Plan, which is our science-based, community-driven strategy to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, to do our part to fight climate change, but also for the City of Houston to lead a global energy transition. A week after the city announced the Climate Action Plan, the City of Houston itself committed and is officially 100% renewable. That means all of the city buildings in the City of Houston, City Hall, the zoo, parts of the airport use renewable energy. That makes us the largest user of renewable energy in terms of cities in the country, right? We are so excited that the city is doing our part, but what is so much more exciting, what is inspiring to me every single day, is that we are seeing companies just like the Houston Furniture Bank joining us in that goal, making that commitment. And the investing in resilient and renewable energy is the very first goal of the Climate Action Plan in terms of energy. And we have a goal of generating 5 million megawatt hours of solar in the City of Houston by 2050. So we have a long way to go before we meet that goal, but the city can't do it alone, right? We have to have partners. And so that's why we are just absolutely thrilled, and y'all already do so much in terms of sustainability, in terms of building a more resilient and sustainable community. But this is just one more thing that we can actually physically point to show how you're making your commitment. So we are so incredibly grateful and thankful and happy to be here to join you today.
Some big goals, and we couldn't be more happy to be a part of that. And speaking of goals, Robert Gallegos has been our representative here, sitting on the city council in District I as long as I can remember. Since 2008 or 10, 2013. We're especially lucky to have folks at the city that truly care about not just the people in their district, but the businesses in their district and the environment in their district. And Robert is no exception there. He is a great partner with us, especially when it comes to recycling mattresses. Everybody, please give a big hand to our city council member here, Robert Gallegos.
Thank you, Hal. Appreciate it. First of all, I want to start off by asking everyone to give a round of applause to Ali Muhammad, because this was his vision. This was his vision, and he has just grown and grown and grown. And every opportunity he gets, he reaches out to me to let me know that they're looking at another program and what we can do as a city to help. So again, thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate everything that you do. And also, let's give a round of applause to the board members, because it's with them that also make this possible. So thank you so much for what you do for the city of Houston. I just want to state that this program basically is a partnership. This was a partnership between the city of Houston and the Houston Furniture Bank in regards to recycling mattresses. Because as you know, and I had that experience just 3 weeks ago. I had a California King mattress, and I was trying to figure out what am I going to do with this California King mattress. And I'm renovating my master bedroom, and I bought some new furniture that's supposed to be delivered once my bedroom's done. I just couldn't figure out what I'm going to do with this mattress. So I came over here and I asked if they take California King, and they said yes. Just call us, and we will come and pick it up. And that's what they did 3 weeks ago. And I also gave them my California King headboard and footboard because I knew it was going to go to a good cause, to help those that are in need. So I want to thank the Houston Furniture Bank for coming by and picking that up. I know that this partnership basically was provided with a $2.2 million HUD loan from the city of Houston by the Housing and Community Development Department. And I want to thank Tom McCaslin, the director of the Houston City Housing and Community Development, for his efforts and his department's efforts in making that happen. So thank you very much for that. Now, this recycling of these mattresses, I just want to give you some facts here. It is estimated that 750,000 mattresses are thrown away into Houston's landfill each year. Each mattress takes up 23 cubic feet of landfill space. The Houston Furniture Bank is helping the environment and at the same time helping the people as well. And I want to thank Laura Cunningham also for everything she's done in regards to the Houston climate plan. So thank you for that, and working with the Houston Land Bank on that. So over 26,000 mattresses were diverted in 2020 alone, which would have gone to our landfills, which, by the way, our landfills are filling up, and this is keeping that out of our landfills. It also recycles foam, steel, and plastic from the mattresses, recovers 25,000 pounds of foam for recycling each month. And not only that, the Houston Furniture Bank employs 40 people, 6 in the mattress recycling department. So thank you for bringing jobs to District I. It serves an average of 100 families each month. Served over 3,500 families affected by Hurricane Harvey. Gives away over 1,000 pieces of furniture each month for those that are in need. And like it states up here, no kids on the floor program. Providing beds to over 1,000 children in 2020. Children that are sleeping on the floor, or children that are 2 to 3 kids on a bed. So again, thank you, Ollie, for having the vision for that program as well. So again, I'm here representing the City of Houston, and I want to thank former Director Harry Hayes from the Solid Waste Department for working with the Houston Furniture Bank. We now have Carolyn Wright, the interim director for solid waste, and I will be working with her as well with Ollie to make sure this continues. So again, once again, I want to thank the Houston Furniture Bank board members and Ollie for everything that y'all do. Thank you.
Well, we're very blessed to have Councilmember Gallagher on our team. Now, why are we here? Not just to have a flip the switch celebration, but without Green Mountain Energy, none of this would have been possible today. We have Daniel Richmond. He is the manager of the Solar and Strategic Partnerships at Green Mountain Energy. I think he deserves a big thank you for his entire team and their department. Daniel, a couple minutes.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me? So as Hal said, I manage solar at Green Mountain Energy, which means I spend a lot of my day thinking about solar and arrays like the ones that are up on the roof here. I think in short, why is solar awesome? Why do we like it so much? Why is it such a good source of electricity and source of power? And largely, why do people choose to go solar either on their businesses or on their homes where they live? One of the funny things I noticed is everybody seems to have their own reason for going solar. And I'm always surprised to hear and learn about reasons that I didn't expect why people might want to. Some might want to just generate their own energy and see the impact on their own roof of where their electricity is coming from. Some are worried about having power when they have a battery on their system if the power goes out, whether in a hurricane or a freeze like we had a couple of weeks ago. And some just want to save money and reduce their electric bill. The nice thing about all of the systems and all of the stats that you're hearing about it is that they're all based on a 25-year lifespan for the system, which is just what it's warranted for. Any longer that it lasts, and we fully expect it to last a lot longer than that, all of those benefits, whether financial, environmental, they all go back to Houston Furniture Bank to help further their mission of getting kids off the floor and getting families tables to have dinner at. One more quick stat about this this array, which I've been up on the roof and it looks pretty sweet, is it's about the same size as 9 different individual residential systems. So it's the same as powering 9 additional homes and offsetting 100% of each of their electricity and environmental footprints. A couple more stats about solar. Why is it so awesome? Completely zero emission, no CO2, no local air pollution, which helps keep both global warming in check as well as air quality locally in Houston. It saves water. Fossil fuel power plants use a lot of water just to keep themselves cool and run their operations, so it offsets that impact. And finally, when the system is generating power that the home, or in this case, the furniture bank, isn't using, it goes back into the grid for other people to use, and the furniture bank or the homeowner gets a credit on their electric bill for it. Lastly, you can even use it as a zero-emission fuel to fuel your car if you're driving an electric car. The other part of my job is electric cars. So if you haven't driven one yet, come find me afterwards and you can drive mine. It's a lot different and really feels like driving the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Well, the other part of Green Mountain Energy is their Sun Club division. It's all about sustainable solutions for nonprofits. And just if there are any other nonprofits that are watching today, this is somebody that you need to give a call to, because it's absolutely, you can see the benefit for our organization and our community. But this is what their goal is, and this is their job. So give them a call. Stacy Melhoff is the executive director of Green Mountain Energy Sun Club. Come on up and tell us a little bit more about your organization. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. All right, I am Stacy Melhoff. I'm the executive director of the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club. Thrilled to be here today, and like Carl mentioned, this is my job, so I get to come out and celebrate events like this. We're always looking for the next Houston Furniture Bank, so I will let you know my email address at the end today, but would love to hear from anybody out there or out here in person. So a little bit about the Sun Club. Founded in 2002, the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club was a program of Green Mountain Energy. It was run by employee volunteers who just really believed in sustainability and thought there should be more solar out in the community than there was. So that was 20 years ago. That was back in 2002. But here we are nearly 20 years later, and we're celebrating our 133rd project right here at the Houston Furniture Bank. Since that date, we have given away more than $10 million in sustainability grants, like I mentioned, to over 130 different nonprofit partners. We started as a solar funding source, but we have grown to fund any sort of sustainability project. That could be resource conservation, that could be sustainable agriculture, that could be clean transportation. So again, a shout out, if you're working with a nonprofit and you think that they might want to green up their operations, we're the folks that you can call. We'd love to see an application, hear how you want to make your organization a little bit greener, and see if we can help through a sustainability grant. Our board of directors reviews each of those applications. We choose the projects that most strongly meet our triple bottom line of a social, financial, and environmental impact. We received the Houston Furniture Bank application and quickly knew that this was an organization that we had to partner with. I think all of us here know there's no doubt that the Houston Furniture Bank is a force in the community. And through the installation of solar on their rooftop, they're able to achieve that triple bottom line. They're increasing their environmental impact by powering this building with solar. They're increasing their financial impact by reducing those electricity bills. All of that money can go back into programs like No Kids on the Floor. And then they're also improving their community or their social benefit because, again, it allows them to do more. So again, this project is the top of our wish list. We could not be more proud to partner with the Houston Furniture Bank. What I've learned since working with the Sun Club is that sustainability is more than just that environmental sustainability that we talked about. When we work with nonprofits, we help create opportunities that not only benefit the planet, but benefit the people on this planet. And I think that's why there's such a great turnout today, is we all feel strongly that this organization behind us is benefiting the people on this planet. When we do things right, and the Houston Furniture Bank is an example of that, the sustainable solutions funded by Sun Club create educational opportunities, they save the nonprofit money, and they ultimately sustain the community. So you guys have heard the details of the solar array on the rooftop. It was a $170,000 grant that made it happen. 223 solar panels will provide electricity to cover 70% of the building's annual electricity needs. So that community impact, that social impact that we talked about, what does that mean? That means that this is the value assigned to getting 1,800 more kids off of the floor through their No Kids on the Floor program. So in closing, I need to thank Green Mountain Energy and its customers and its employees because they're the funding source to the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club. It's because of their donations that we're able to make projects like this happen. So Green Mountain Energy customers, Green Mountain Energy employees, thank you. We are proud to be here, and it allows us to continue working with wonderful organizations like the Houston Furniture Bank. Thank you all.
Wow, that's a big number. Thank you so much. That's an unbelievable thing. I'm running through numbers in my head, and 1,800 more beds and all the things that go with it to the No Kids on the Floor program. That's about a 10% increase into perpetuity into that program with just this installation of solar panels. That's an amazing thing. When people think about green, sometimes it's a little bit more than just environmental. It's also what we see with our eyes and how we feel about things. And we're pretty lucky to have Ronnie Cabrera as an artist that did some wonderful work here in our recycling center entrance. And I just want to extend a big thank you and hear a couple of words from Ronnie. Ronnie, now I know she can get a lot done. She does a whole lot in the community, working with underserved children, but also as a mother of four, I know that that's a can-do person. So, Ronnie, if you have a couple of things you'd like to say.
Okay, so you guys may have missed a little bit of that. I'm going to try to project. My name is Ronnie Cabrera. I go by Ronnie. Yes, I'm a mother of four wonderful boys, which I have two of them with me here today. I really have a passion of bringing art to underserved communities, especially children. So I'm working towards a nonprofit where I bring art into neighborhoods that kids normally don't have access to, you know, those kind of supplies or those activities, and I do it with working with Blue Emotions and working on healing. And so when I love to partner with nonprofits and doing art for them as well. So when I came to visit the furniture bank, I was moved. I walked through the whole place with Ollie and Claire and walked away and could not believe the amazing things that they're doing here. From the beginning of recycling, helping people, the employees, I mean, from end to end, it is a beautiful mission, and I was very moved by it. So we worked through the mural back and forth, and also finding out that Sun Club was doing something amazing also for energy, bringing that extra component to this was just like an extra cherry on top. I have been very honored to be a part of this project and get to meet these wonderful people and everybody that's here today, and I just want to thank you for letting me be a part of this.
That's just beautiful work. We love working with local artists, and do what you can to support them. They need all the support they can get. All right, so last but not least, certainly you've heard him being referenced throughout this event. Oli Muhammad, who founded this organization back in 1992, just out of necessity, started serving families with furniture, and now it's turned into this. This was also his vision of sustainability. So a couple of words from Oli, and then we're going to flip the switch.
Well, we don't have the benefit of the microphone, so I think we just need to speak a little louder, right? Can you hear me? So thank you very much, every one of you, for being here. Council member, I know how busy you are, so you took time from your schedule. Everybody else, you know, I mean, Stacy, Green Mountain Energy, the Sun Club, all the friends of the Furniture Bank people that are taking time from the busy schedule, looking at this from online because of this situation we are in right now. So thanks to everyone. Furniture Bank is a successful organization simply because of the community. The value of the community is what we express. If we can bring everybody together, this city of Houston would be the first city in the whole nation to be able to say that no child in our city sleeps on the floor if they don't want to. So we can make that happen. All we have to do is let people know that it's possible. With that, I would love for some folks to join us to get the event, the switch, flipping the switch, so that Houston's Furniture Bank is an environmental friendly. Thank you very much. Ready?
I want to thank everybody for coming out today. If you haven't seen the inside or gotten a tour, there'll be a few of us here to walk you through. Just please support your local artists, your local environmental efforts. And if you have any furniture, please give us a call. Any recycling to do, love your mattresses, we'd like to hear from you as well. And obviously, money makes things like this work. So God bless and have a safe ride home. And get vaccinated.